Ladies and gentlemen, your discovery, Miss Lena Zavaroni.
Hello, I'm Anthony Johns, and here we are to celebrate what would have been Lena Zavaroni's 53rd birthday. Hard to believe. I was fortunate enough to work with Lena on many of her live shows and TV appearances. She may be gone, but is very much alive in people's hearts. Lena with her great talent. We know over the years many stories of her rise to fame at such a young age. We know her songs, have watched the clips on YouTube and Facebook, but rarely go behind the scenes of what life was really like for Lena. Lena's career started, as we know, on her many appearances on Opportunity Knocks, with her manager Dorothy Solomon spearheading the way for public appearances and more. Dorothy herself publicly stated that children in the UK had to work under the Children and Young Persons Act until they were 14. They could only do 39 dates a year, and from the age of 14 to 16 it was 80 dates. To quote Dorothy herself, there wasn't a great opportunity when Lena had her hits for her to appear a great deal and make a lot of money. There just wasn't the opportunity, unfortunately. Well, despite the obstacle, Lena did work, and we got a glimpse into what a hard-working, true professional star she really was. And what an incredible career. Well, here she is, Miss Lena Zavaroni.
Could I be wrong? But my world feels so right. What took you so long to get into my life? Pinch me, am I dreaming? Did I hear you say you love me? Do I feel your arms around me, holding me tight? Pinch me, am I dreaming? Seeing is believing, but I can't believe it's happening to me tonight. Kiss me again, but if this is a dream, don't let me wake up. Let me stay where I am. Whisper to me and tell me you love me. be sure, 'cause I wanna believe in you, baby. Pinch me, am I dreaming? Did I hear you say you love me? Do I feel your arms around me, holding me tight? Pinch me, am I dreaming? Seeing is believing, but I can't believe it's happening to me tonight. Pinch me, am I dreaming? Did I hear you say you love me? Do I feel your arms around me, holding me tight? Pinch me, am I dreaming? Seeing is believing, but I can't believe it's happening to me tonight. But I can't believe it's happening to me tonight.
As we take a walk down memory lane, we reflect on Lena's very busy work schedule to get a clearer idea of who she really was and what her life was like. Perhaps you saw her in one of the venues for the first time and how it changed your life. Here's Barry Stott and how he remembers Lena.
Hi, my name's Barry Stott. I've been a fan of Lena from the first time I saw her on Opportunity Knocks when I was 11 or 12 years old. Right from that moment, I was hooked. I made it a point to buy her records when they came out. I lost them a few years later. I was so disappointed. I collected them again. Went to see Lena at the Sunland Empire in 1980. Boy, what a show. I loved every minute of it. I went to the stage door in the hope I could meet Lena, which I did. What a sweet young lady she was. Lena was going straight to Blackpool for her fan club meeting. Lena asked me if I was going. I told her, unfortunately, I could not, as I had spent all of my money on getting a ticket to see her. I wish I could have. To me, Lena was and is so special, and a big loss to us. It's great being in the Facebook group and getting to see any people out there who still think of Lena in such high regards. And brilliant being able to watch her TV shows again. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to say something about Lena. Once again, Lena, we love you and miss you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by if you smile through your fears and sorrow. Smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll find the sun come shining through. For you, a light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, and though a tear may be ever so near, that's a time you must keep on trying. Smile, once the years of crying, you'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though
all began in 1974, the 6th of January to be precise, that Lena was heard by the general public for the first time. On Opportunity Knocks, Lena won the show for a record-breaking 5 weeks running, perhaps best remembered for singing "Ma, He's Making Eyes at Me." After her tremendous success on Opportunity Knocks, she recorded her first album, titled "Ma, He's Making Eyes at Me," which reached number 8 in the UK album charts. America soon beckoned. Lena famously sang at the MDA telethon show with Jerry Lewis, a Hollywood charity event which starred Frank Sinatra and Lucille Ball. Following this, Lena guest starred on the Carol Burnett Show, the Merv Griffin Show and the Cher Show. She even performed at the White House for President Gerald Ford. Lena was yet to catch her breath as she was soon travelling to Japan, South America and all over Europe, becoming a massive international sensation.
If they could see me now, that little gang of mine, I'm eating fancy chow and drinking fancy wine. I'd like a stumble bomb to see for a fact the kind of top drawer, first-rate Chimsay track. All I can say is, wow, just look at where I am. Tonight I landed pow right in a pot of jam. What a setup, holy cow. They'd never believe it if my friends could see me now. If they could see me now, my little dusty group, traipsing round this $1,000,000 chicken coop. I'd hear those thrift-shop cats say, brother, get her, draped on a bedspread made of 3 cans of fur. All I can say is, wow, wait till the red band rap. See just exactly how he sent his autograph. What a bit of holy cow. They'd never believe it if my friends could see me now. If they could see me now, alone with Mr. B, who's waiting on me like he was a maitre d'. I'd hear my body saying, crazy what gives. Tonight she's living like the other half lives. To think the highest brow, what I would say is he should pick the lowest brow, which there's no doubt is me. What a step of holy cow. They'd never believe it if my friends could see me now.
1975, a busy year for Lena, and it was the first time that she had to really combine working with her schoolwork. Her theatre appearances that year included the Theatre in Clacton, the Winter Garden in Margate, Southport, Caesar's Palace in Luton. And on television she appeared at The Big Top, filmed in Torquay, The Bachelor Show, Seaside Special, The Russell Harty Show, Des O'Connor Show. At the end of the year, she was able to go home and spend Christmas with her beloved family, her dad Victor and mum Hilda, and the whole family had a great time, as Lena loved Christmas.
Over and over, I tried to prove my love to you. Over and over, what more can I do? Over and over, my friends say I'm a fool. But over and over,
1976, and Lena attends Italia Conte Stage School. For the first time, she was surrounded with young performers of her own age, training and doing their academic work at the same time. In the January, she appeared in the Morecambe and Wise show. The summer of 76 brought more work opportunities. She appeared at the Winter Gardens Margate, the Futurist Theatre in Scarborough, the Princess Theatre in Torquay. Later, she did her first peer show in Skegness, and she performed for the first time at the Opera House in Blackpool. She also made television appearances that year too. Seaside Special at Southsea for the BBC and a Bruce Forsyth show at Thames Television. Also that year, I did her act at the London Palladium, so I don't know if that was her very first appearance there. And also in the December of that year, she recorded a show for the BBC called Jubilee of Music, which was a New Year's Eve show hosted by Dame Vera Lynn.
I'm Gary Horrocks, the editor of Judy Garland A Celebration, the journal of the International Judy Garland Club. I can't believe that Lena Zavaroni would have been 53 years old this year. I was 52 in September, and my goodness, time does seem to fly. But I still recall her first appearance on Opportunity Knocks in 1974 like it was yesterday. That extraordinary voice emanating from such a tiny little girl. I spent the remainder of the 1970s writing poetry for Lena, joining her fan club, buying her albums and her singles, and making loads and loads of Lena Zavaroni friends across the country. It's amazing now that the Facebook community carries on that wonderful tradition, and long may it continue. She's always been a very close part of my life, and as I moved on and went to university and went to live in London, I always kept a weather eye on her career, and I will always have a deep affection for her legacy, and for the wonderful portfolio of music that she has preserved with her records. God bless Lena.
In 1976, at the age of 12, Lena became the youngest person to top the bill at the Royal Variety Performance.
It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not how you go, it's how you land. 100 to 1 shot with no ifs or buts. From my favorite, all it needs is the guts. Your final return will not diminish, and you can be the cream of the crop.
It's not where you start, it's where you finish.
And I'm gonna finish on top.
It's not where you start, it's where you
Not
finish.
where you start, it's where you
It's not how you
finish.
go, it's how you
Not
land.
how you go, it's how you land. Wow! It's not where you start,
It's where you finish.
wow! It's not how you go,
It's how you land.
100 to 1 shot with no ifs or buts. From the favorite,
All you need is the guts. Your final return will not diminish.
and you can be the cream
Cream
of
of the crop. It's not where you start, it's where you finish.
and I'm gonna finish.
And we're gonna finish.
Yes, we're gonna finish.
We're all gonna finish.
Yes, we're gonna finish. Wait a minute, we gotta do a bigger finish. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not where you start,
It's where you finish, it's not where you start. It's where you finish, it's not where you start. It's where you finish, and we're gonna finish on
– 1977, and another busy year for Lena, with more theatre appearances throughout the UK. She appeared at the New Theatre in Southport, her first Royal show at the King's Theatre Glasgow, where she returned later that year to wow the audiences. She returned to Blackpool, at the Blackpool Opera House, and the Futurist in Scarborough. She was a bit of a brilliant juggler, combining her schoolwork and her professional career. In the summer of 77, she was the youngest star to have her own summer show at the Theatre Congress Eastbourne. I was lucky enough to be one of her boys in that act. I was chosen after appearing with Lena in the BBC programme Musical Time Machine, which was aired on February the 15th. On February the 19th, she appeared on Saturday Swap Shop, and her single Air Love went into the charts. We also recorded one of the first pop videos ever of Air Love with the guys in the young generation. Nigel Lithgow choreographed, and on the day, one of the boys hurt himself, so Nigel had to appear. Oh boy, I would love to see that video. Here she is, Lena Zavaroni, Air Love.
seatbelt, sit back, take it easy. You're doing fine with the right airline.
In 1977 also saw Lena record an 8-week television series for London Weekend Television. The show starred Leslie Crowther and featured Anna Dawson, Mari Gordon-Price and Derek Griffiths, to name a few. The show actually aired on television in mid-July and was called High Summer, choreographed by Dougie Squires. Lena also recorded a show for Scottish television called Record Makers. In the show, she sang all the songs from her latest album. On December the 1st that year, she also appeared at the Roxy Theatre, Odeon Parade, Harlesden. There was talk of Lena making a Hollywood film in the beginning of January 1978 starring Mickey Rooney. One wonders what would have happened had this actually happened, and would we have lost Lena to the Americans? One never knows. Actually, it was about a girl in a wheelchair, because I went for a casting for a very small part in it. But alas, the film never got made. Shame. We'd love to have seen her on the big screen.
Wouldn't believe where I've been. All the cities and towns I've been in, from Boston to Denver, and every town in between. Everyone looks the same. People, they all look the same. Just the same. Only the names have been just the names. But now that I'm home again, I'll tell you what I believe. Oh, it's a miracle, a true blue spectacle, a miracle come true. When again, oh baby, I was going crazy till the miracle came through. Now you're here with my arms all around you, and baby, they'll be dancing in the street. Oh, what a miracle, a true blue spectacle, a miracle is you. I never knew you looked so good. I never knew anyone could. I must have been crazy to ever have gone away. I almost forgot what it's like. Oh, then you're near me at night. But now that I'm home again, you know that I'm home to stay. 'Cause it's a miracle, a true blue spectacle, a miracle come true. Together, baby, I was going crazy till the miracle came through. Now you're here and I'm feeling so good, baby, they'll be dancing in the street. Oh, what a miracle, a true blue spectacle, a miracle is you. Now you're here with my arms all around you, and baby, they'll be dancing in the street. They're gonna be dancing in the street. Oh, dancing in the street. 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 Miracle, a true blue spectacle, a miracle is you. The miracle is you. The miracle is you. The miracle is
1978, and was another extremely busy year for Lena. Among her classmates at Italia-Conte was fellow child star Bonnie Langford, who I had also worked with in a show called Gypsy at the Piccadilly Theatre, starring Angela Lansbury. They were quickly paired up and went on to make a show called the Lena and Bonnie Easter Special, which was a huge hit. Songs they sang on the show included Boogie Boogie Bugle Boy, It's Not Where You Start, among many others. From that show, here's Lena with The Air That I Breathe.
If I could make a wish, I think I'd pass. I can't think of anything I need. Nothing to do, no sleep, no light, no sound. Nothing to read, no books to read. Just being here with you has left me peaceful, warm and tired. What more could I ask? There's nothing left to be desired. Peace came upon me, and it leaves me weak. So sleep, silent angel, go to sleep. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe, yes, to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe. All that I need, the air that I breathe, the air that I breathe. All that I need, the air that I breathe, the air that I breathe. Peace came upon me, and it leaves me weak. So sleep, silent angel, go to sleep. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe, yes, to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe. All that I need, the air that I breathe, the air that I breathe. All that I need, the air that I breathe, the air that I breathe. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe, yes, to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe and to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe, yes, to love you. All I need is the air.
In the September of '78, Lena had her first solo TV special called Lena Zavaroni on Broadway, recorded by the BBC. It was chosen for the 1978 Golden Sea Swallow Festival, where it won the Silver Award. On the show, Lena performed many Broadway-related songs, including New York, New York.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. All these vagabond shoes are longing to stray and step around the heart of it. away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'd make it anywhere. Come on, come to New York, New York. New York, New York. I wanna wake up in the city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill, head of the list, cream of the crop, of the top of the heap. My little town blues, I'm melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'd make it anywhere. Come on, come through New York, New York.
During the beginning of April 78, Lena made the rounds of the radio stations to promote her current single, also dropping into Pebble Mill at 1 and still making time for a 2-week holiday back in her beloved Scotland with her family. More theatre appearances beckoned, including the Theatre Royal Nottingham in May for a big charity gala performance. Lena appeared 7 times in the summer, and that year included the Odeon Woolwich and the White Rock Pavilion Hastings.
He looked like Valentino as he sipped his vintage vino, and he tangled like a Spanish bird up there. I knew he'd break my heart, I didn't care. My mama said he'll hurt you so, he's just another gigolo. His heart is even blacker than his hair. Darling daughter, someone better waits for you somewhere.
still only 13, Lena's third album, Presenting Lena Zavaroni, hit the charts with such songs as He's Got the Whole World in His Hands, Won't Somebody Dance With Me, and Speak to Me Pretty.
Speak to me pretty, speak to me nice, quote me those wonderful phrases once or twice. Speak to me softly, speak to me sweet, make like a fabulous poet each time we meet. Words are like rainbows, bright as a star. They're always with you, wherever you are. They'll follow. Speak to me pretty, and if you do, my heart will happily follow you. Speak to me pretty, speak to me sweet. Oh, words cannot meet under my feet. Speak to me, speak to me. Words are like rainbows, bright as a star. They're always with you, wherever you are. They'll follow. Speak to me pretty, and if you do, my heart will happily follow you. Speak to me pretty, speak to me sweet. Oh, words can knock me off of my feet. Speak to me, speak to me, speak to me, speak to me.
At the age of 15, Lena was given her first 6-part television series, Lena Zavaroni and Her Music, for the BBC. I was lucky enough to be one of her boy dancers. We had such a great fun. It was choreographed by Dougie Squires, and the series really showed her multi-talents. As a singer-actress, and a singer-comedian, she had great comic timing. We dressed up in all situations, which was also great fun. Songs featured were Can You Feel a Brand New Day, Bright Eyes, Superstar, Back in Time, Music Was My First Love, but my favourite was from The Wiz when she sang Home.
When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home, I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. Wind that makes the tall trees bend into leaning. Suddenly the snowflakes that fall have a meaning. Sprinkling the sea makes it all clear. Maybe there's a chance for me to go back now that I had some direction. It would sure be nice to be back home where there's love and affection. And maybe I can convince time to slow up, giving me enough time in my life to grow up. Time, be my friend, again. Suddenly my world's gonna change its face, but I still know where I'm going. I have had my mind spun around in space, and yet I watched it grow away. Oh, and if you're listening, God, please don't make it hard to know that we should believe in the things we see. Oh, should we run away, or should we try to stay? Or would it be better just to let things be? Oh, living here in this brand new world has been a fantasy, but it's taught me to love, and it's real. Oh, it's real, and I've learned to look inside our hearts to find a world full of love that's yours and mine. We but it don't sing and dance, and it don't walk. Long as I can have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans. Honey sweet, but it ain't nothing next to baby's dream. And if you pardon me, I'd like to say we'd do okay forever in blue jeans. Baby, tonight, all alone by the fire, you and I. Nothing around but the sound of your heart and your sigh. Oh, manita, but it don't sing and dance, and it don't walk. Long as I can have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans. Honey sweet, but it ain't nothing next to baby's dream. And if you pardon me, I'd like to say we'd do okay forever in blue jeans. Baby, tonight, all alone by the fire, you and I. Nothing around but the sound of your heart and your sigh. Oh, manita, but it don't sing and dance, and it don't walk. Long as I can have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans. And if you pardon me, I'd like to say we'd do okay forever in blue jeans. Forever in blue jeans.
After the television series, we packed our bags and headed up north to the Spa Theatre, Bridlington, where Lena hosted her second summer season show, which featured Bernie Flint, the very new to the scene Cannon and Ball, and Stu Francis. And we were the second generation dance team, which performed and sang and danced with Lena, and we had a great summer, full of fun, and it was a lovely summer up there. And we had a lot of tea parties, as I remember, and Lena was quite good at making tea. Here's Neil Sean, who tells us a story.
Hi, I'm Neil Sean, an entertainment journalist and, of course, TV presenter. I wanted to share with you my memories of the late, great Lena Zavaroni. She came back, actually, into the forefront for me when I was putting together my latest book, Live from the London Palladium, because you kind of look at all the big stars that have played the Palladium, and everybody talks about things like, Julie Andrews being 12 years old and all that sort of thing. But the person that stuck out for me, being a child myself at the time, was, of course, Lena Zavaroni. I'd watched her on Opportunity Knocks, and I thought she was an amazing talent with this super huge voice. I was lucky enough to then meet and work with her because my father was a comedian and my mum, of course, was in show business too. And we were doing an alternative summer season at a resort in the east coast of Yorkshire in Bridlington. And we became friends, my brother and I, with Lena because she was there doing, I think, a summer show at the Spa Centre. I think that's what they called it then. And I just remember her being a very friendly, very easygoing girl. She was the same age as my brother, so a couple of years older, but very kind, very sweet. And we all ended up doing some sort of photo opportunity, which I don't know what happened to that picture now, on the beach at Bridlington, because they were running a competition called I'm a Brid Kid. And we all, myself, Lena and Mark, we all had T-shirts on and we were all holding candy floss and, looking very happy. I think the thing that I remember as well about her was the fact that she really was relatable to her own age. Some people who start when they're very young don't really tend to relate to their own age group. But she did. She was very good with kids and people coming round and wanting, autographs. People didn't take pictures as much then. And then she invited myself and the family. She went over to a nearby resort of Hornsey, which is about 10 miles away, something like that. And she was there to judge the Carnival Princess Awards or something. It was in those summer season days, the stars had to do things then. They couldn't just do the show and go home. They had to be out promoting all the time. And Lena, was a big star. I mean, we're talking on the level of a major One Direction level. I know it sounds strange today, but she was huge. Of course, we stayed in touch and I saw quite a bit of her over the years. And my last sort of meeting with her really in the flesh was at the Paramount studio, TV studio in the heart of London, which was really the Windmill Theatre. And Derek Jameson had her on a show. He was a former newspaper editor and he had her on the show there. And I didn't realise, that she was a guest, and I'd just gone along to watch the show, moving down to London pretty earlier on. And so I went backstage to say hello, and it was lovely to see her. And that was the final time, really, that I saw her. But to me, she's one of the most underrated talents ever. And we sadly lost her way too early. But what a collection of songs she left behind. And what a maturity in that voice. I think anybody who wants to know how to perform and promote and put over a song on the stage really can learn a lot from simply watching Lena Zavaroni performances. I, for one, miss her every day.
And now the band is playing very slow, and once again I'll get my coat and go. A lonely wall, flower waiting by the wall, without the will, power to face the music at all. Please, won't somebody dance with me? Start up a romance with me. Just someone to care, someone somewhere who will dance with me. I feel so silly in my patent shoes. So many partners, but none of them will choose. A lonely wall, flower growing very tired into the small hours and feeling undesired. Please, won't somebody dance with me? Start up a romance
Take a chance with me. Won't somebody dance with me? Start up a romance with me. Just someone to come, someone somewhere who will dance with me.
Excuse me, could I have the pleasure of this dance?
Won't somebody dance with me? Start up a romance with me. Just someone somewhere, someone who'll dare take a chance with me. Won't somebody dance with me? Start up a romance with me. Just someone somewhere.
1980, Lena was busy as ever, with many theatre appearances, including the New Theatre in Cardiff, the Opera House Blackpool, the Drake Theatre in Plymouth. She recorded her second series for the BBC, and she recorded many great songs, powerfully executed by Lena, all sung with a live orchestra. She was such a professional to work with. Her celebrity guests included Paul Daniels and Les Dawson. Lena also recorded the chart single Jump Down Jimmy, appearing on Top of the Pops. Here's Neil Sean.
One particular memory that does spring to mind is I think probably one of the last times I saw Lena was at a Top of the Pops recording when I was very young at BBC Centre, and she was sort of performing with a bunch of strange people, as Top of the Pops was then. But I also knew Errol from Hot Chocolate, and he was also on the show, so that's the reason how I ended up bumping into her. And I remember talking about this to Kid Jensen, the DJ who hosted that particular episode, because rather strangely, a few years back, I was in a hotel in Leicester Square typing something up, and he came in because he was working at Capital Gold at the time, which was across the road. And we got talking about this, and I didn't know this particular story because Lena had decided to change musical direction, and she was doing this rather strange song called something about Jimmy. I can't remember the full title, but she looked fabulous in this outfit. But what we spoke about afterwards, I remember, was the fact that whoever was producing that particular slot, she was supposed to have some dancers with her, and they never appeared, or whether they weren't booked or something like that. But she always seemed to have dancers on her show, so I found that really strange. And someone told me after the recording that Legs & Co., or whichever group it was then, Zoo, said it wasn't Pan's People, but they weren't allowed to dance with Lena, but they wanted to. But apparently, they could only do one dance a show. There was some contractual sort of problem. So poor Lena had to go on and sing this rather sort of... well, it was kind of an out-of-touch song, even for 1980, and I kind of felt sorry for her, I remember standing there thinking, wow, the audience are just not getting this at all. And she knew it, but the consummate pro that she was, of course, she just battled on. And afterwards, we were having a drink, because everybody used to go for a drink up to the bar. When I say drink, I mean a Coca-Cola, cup of tea or a coffee, not a big drink. And she seemed to be a little bit upset about the way that it'd been sort of perceived or recorded, But it wasn't really that. I mean, she kind of wasn't a Top of the Pops artist. She was a major star, and it didn't really sort of fit that particular show. I don't think the single was a hit. And what I remember her saying was that she didn't think it was the sort of song that should have been her single. She wanted to do... she loved, what I remember anyway, she loved all the things like Grease, John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, and she kind of wanted to go down the same route as Olivia Newton-John had done after Grease. So she wanted the ballads, but slightly with a rock edge. And these particular songs that she were recording at the time certainly were not for her. But of course, we all remember her with such affection.
But we couldn't find him anywhere.
someone else who cares, when the someone home is waiting just for me. Even now I think about you as I'm climbing up the stairs, and I wonder what to do so he won't see. But even now, when I know it wasn't right, when I found a better life than we once had, even now I wake up crying in the middle of the night, and I wonder how it still could hurt so bad. Even now when I have come this far, I wonder where you are. I wonder why it's still so hard without you. Even now when I come shining through, I swear I think of you and how I wish you knew. Even when I never hear your name, and the world has changed so much since you've been gone. Even now I still remember, and the feeling's still the same, and this pain inside of me goes on and on. Even now when I have come this far, I wonder where you are. I wonder why it's still so hard without you. Even now when I come shining through, I swear I think of you and how I wish you knew. Somehow, even now.
1981, Lena appeared at the Civic Theatre in Falkirk in Scotland. She recorded her third series for the BBC, which had Lena singing such songs as Going Nowhere, Roses and Rainbows, lately Working 9 to 5 and One More Chance. She had famous guests as Little and Large, Rod Hull and Emu and Norman Collier, all the most current stars in the UK at the time. The single Roses and Rainbows, taken from the TV show, was also released.
So here I am, alone again. Not at all like I thought that I would be. Guess I lost my way. Seems like yesterday somebody promised me the sunshine. Somebody promised me the moon. Somebody told me there'd be roses and rainbows. I only hope they'll get here soon. Seems I've been waiting here forever, thinking that love would come for free. Someone's still waiting for those roses and rainbows. I hope that someone won't be me. So let go now, you're on your own. It's okay to be lonely now and then. Open up your eyes. You are much too wise. If someone promises the sunshine, you better know there'll still be rain. If someone says he'll bring you roses and rainbows, you better take a look again. You better find out who you are, girl, before you run to someone else. Instead of waiting for those roses and rainbows, you better give them to yourself. Somebody promised me the sunshine. Somebody promised me the moon. Somebody told me there'd be roses and rainbows. I only hope they'll get me soon. And now I'm ready for the sunshine, and I'm as happy as can be. And all my days are filled with roses and rainbows. My life belongs to me. My life belongs. My life belongs to me. Roses and
Lena had 7 concerts over the summer of 1981, including the White Rock Pavilion Hastings, the Opera House in Blackpool and the Pavilion Theatre in Bournemouth. She continued to have her annual lunch with her fans on Sunday, November the 8th at the Imperial North Promenade, Blackpool. Then she did a pantomime, Robin Hood, at the Alexandra Theatre, Birmingham, from December through to the new year of 1982.
In Penny Lane there is a barber showing photographs of every head he's had the pleasure to know, and all the people that come and go stop and say hello. On the corner is a banker with a motor car. The little children laugh at him behind his back, and the banker never wears a mac in the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies I sit, and meanwhile back in Penny Lane there is a fireman with an hourglass, and in his pocket is a portrait of the Queen. He likes to keep his fire engine clean. It's a clean machine. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. For a fish champagne girl pies in summer. Meanwhile, back behind the shelter in the middle of a roundabout, the pretty nurse is selling poppies from a tray. And though she feels as if she's in a play, she is anyway. In Penny Lane, the barber shaves another customer. We see the banker sitting waiting for a trim, and then the fireman rushes in from the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies I sit, and meanwhile back Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes.
1982, Lena had a guest spot on The Les Dawson Show, which was transmitted in January. And in April, the very last series of Lena was filmed and aired. Lena sang such classic songs such as Head Over Heels, You Needed Me, Pinball Wizard from Tommy, and Memory from the musical Cats, and All the Time. Guests appearing on the show included Max Bygraves. 1982 also saw Lena give her fifth and last album, Hold Tight, It's Lena, which had classic songs as I'll See You in My Dreams, Ain't She Sweet, and The Very Thought of You, and of course, Hold Tight.
Choo-choo to Broadway from Cincinnati. Don't get iggy with the 1, 2, 3. Life is just so fine on the sunny side of the line. Whoa. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Nagasaki wants some seafood, mama. Shrimps and rice, the very nice. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Nagasaki wants some seafood, mama. Shrimps and rice, the very nice. I like oysters, lobsters too. I like my tasty bit of fish. When I get home late at night, I get my favorite dish, fish. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Nagasaki wants some seafood, mama. Shrimps and rice, the very nice. Da 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 da. Fuji, Nagasaki wants some seafood, oh mama. Shrimps and rice, they're always very nice. Fuji, Nagasaki wants some seafood, oh mama. Why don't you give it to me? 'Cause I'm as happy as can be when the seafood comes to me. Ra-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da. I like oysters, lobster too. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. When I get home late at night, I get my favorite dish, fish. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Nagasaki wants some seafood, mama. Shrimps and rice, the very nice. I like oysters, lobsters too. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. When I get home late at night, I get my favorite dish, fish. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. I want some seafood, oh mama. Shrimps and rice, hold tight.
In 1982, Lena starred as Maid Marian in pantomime in Babes of the Wood at the Alexandra Theatre, Birmingham, alongside Paul Squire and Paul Shane and many other stars of the TV show Heidi High. Lena then took a complete break from the business due to ill health. And when we reflect on the whirlwind of her career, we can clearly see how exhausting it must have been since she had entered the show business at such a young age.
I cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul, you brought it back for me and held me up and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me. And I can't believe it's you, I can't believe it's true. I needed you, and you were there. And I'd never leave, why should I leave? I'd be a fool. 'Cause I finally found someone who really cared.
was cold, when I was lost, you took me home. You gave me hope when I was at the end, and turned my lies back into truth again. You even called me friend. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me. You needed me. You needed me. You needed me. You needed me.
In the autumn of 1984, she was invited to do a Des O'Connor show for Thames Television and bravely took the plunge. Lena was overwhelmed by the tremendous public reaction to her emotional return, and then appeared on A Night of 100 Stars for London Weekend Television and on the Jimmy Cricket Show for Central TV. In 1985, Lena guest starred at the Royal Opera House, Blackpool, in the summer spectacular Cannon and Ball Show. And in December 1985, she appeared in pantomime and Aladdin at the Wimbledon Theatre as the Princess, alongside Peter Davison and Sandra Dickinson. Lena's fan, Donna Taylor, reflects on what Lena meant to her.
Hello, my name's Donna. I'm 49 years old and I'm from Lancashire. I first heard about Lena Zavaroni on the Opportunity Knox show when I was about 5 years old. We all used to sit round watching it as a family. We used to watch New Faces as well. And I remember seeing Lena for the first time, singing Ma, He's Making Eyes at Me, and thinking she was absolutely fantastic. Just carried on following her, buying her albums on vinyl. Used to sing around with the hairbrush, singing to all the songs. Country Roads, Pennies from Heaven, Help Me Make It Through the Night, all the covers that she's done that have been wonderful. I even went up to Rothsay a couple of years ago to see the cafe, the Zavaroni Cafe. Funny thing is, my partner, he actually saw Lena in Blackpool on the South Pier with his grandma when he was a child, but he said he doesn't remember much of it. I find that a coincidence, seeing as she was always a childhood favourite of mine. I put her up there with Streisand and Karen Carpenter and Michael Jackson. I think she's one of the greatest singers ever. I still love listening to her music, and I think the Facebook group that has been created is absolutely fantastic. All the pictures and all the memories, just to keep Lena's name alive, really. And that's it. She's definitely a massive inspiration to me. Like I say, I'm 49 now, so she would have been a similar age to me. It's very sad what happened, but I think it's great that you're doing this radio show. Okay, thank you. Bye.
She walked across to where he sat and whispered something in his ear.
Lena's career was halted, and she sadly passed away on October the 1st, 1999. A little girl with amazing talent who to this day is loved by so many and continues to touch so many hearts with her wonderful voice and fabulous talent.
Hi, this is Tina McCracken. I have to say Lena has always been one of my biggest inspirations, and I can only aspire just to even have half the voice she has. My favourite song or performance would definitely have to be Going Nowhere.
So many folks dissatisfied with everything, who need someone to understand they're lonely. Yes, they're lonely, and they're not alone. And everywhere they shrug their shoulders, tell themselves they don't care. And all the while they make believe they're happy. Yes, they're happy, but not really. And they're asked to hold the world together, make it happen, give it children who in turn are turning on to going nowhere. And all the strength they never need to help them has been wasted, remains hidden in the confusion of going nowhere. And who am I to criticize this world that I have grown up in? Most of you would tell me that I'm crazy. Yes, I'm crazy, and I can't help it. I understand that where you are is where you've been so many years, and things that tend to change you tend to hurt you. Yes, they hurt you very deeply. And still we're asked to hold the world together, make it happen, give it children who in turn are turning on to going nowhere. And all the strength they never need to help them has been wasted, remains hidden in the confusion of going
This was a lenazavaroni.co.uk presentation, presented by myself, Anthony Johns, written by David Fielding, produced by Debs Baker and Neil Thompson. A celebration of the wonderful Lena Zavaroni.